Hey guys, welcome back to another Summoner's War video. Today we're going to try our first time entering Siege with this guild. Um, this is at G1 here, and I got about a half hour late into the game over here, and this is what we're working with here. So currently right now, looks like we are in the last place, with red kind of being, looks like more the aggressor than, not one, the red one being the aggressor and the yellow one kind of like more on the defensive. So if you kind of like look right here, we're getting kind of already taken over with red. Usually I would try to basically combat red. But honestly, with this account, with these runes and these teams, I don't think that I'd be able to really compete with the stronger player here. Um, so I'm gonna try to see if I can pick up easier wins here and try to just help out my team in that way. So let's see here. Since that being said, I'm going to try to see if I can redirect my targets over here to the yellow team here. I'm going to go for here and try to see what we have here. So, um, yeah, that's going to be a pretty good team. I wish I had Desarion here. I think Desarion adding into here, destroying these two Oblivions would be kind of like nice. Um, I actually decided to make a Shumar. I haven't tested it out or anything like that. I think I have him 6-star awakened, um, but I think he's just not really ruined there yet. But I do plan on seeing what I can do with him. All right, let's see what we could do. That one might be too much to chew on at the moment. It is a 4-star tower. 4-star towers, I think, is basically where I'm going to be weaker at. I haven't really put much into anything as far as the four stars go. So this seems like I'll be all pretty fair here. This one right here is going to be hard to take down. But even if I can still out a couple of wins, I really think that that's going to be beneficial to my team. I think that I'm on the lower end as far as strength goes, as far as my team. So if I can take away the easy wins so they can put their focus points on the hard stuff, I think that's going to be our best play. So I do know that we get the free units that we get. I think they're right here. I'm going to be using these, just so you all know. Reason being is because I just don't have that many teams. At least I'd be able to get, what's this, 10 teams. I'll be able to get a few battles out of these guys right here. So I haven't even looked at these. It's just like pretty much your standard builds on all these. None of them are super amazing. Like this is pretty slow for an attack booster, so it's not like it's going to be way overpowered. Actually, a lot of these units that I have right here are actually worse than my units that I have personally. But there's also some things to play with, like I don't have a Fen Yang. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I'm just gonna take a quick peek, see if I see any turn 1 starters. This one better be fast. Yikes. Okay. As you can see here, they kind of like balance it out. I feel like when this system first got implemented to kind of like help out lower ranked people, kind of like myself, is I really felt like it was way stronger, especially even RTA. Like it pretty much just had everyone picking the same freaking 7 units or whatever and going off of that. But it looks like they dumbed it down a smidge, which rightfully so. I really think that's the right play because it kind of like forces the players to actually try to build something. But I think I'm actually going to take my shots on these things right here. So this build right here, I'm going to take on this one first just because of the easy win. I feel like it might be maybe one of these guys are not ruined. Well, let's see here. So we got a few things to deal with here. She is going to, do the provoke, make everyone want to attack her. He is going to basically do CC. So anyone who attacks her, he has a chance of proccing to hit. And Theomar's just going to do damage. But if I could find a way to get rid of Theomar somehow, some way, quickly, then I really feel like he's not going to really much have a play. So I'm thinking about outspeeding. Theomar's also what makes him strong is both of his attacks, tack 1 and tack 2, is based off of his speed. So if I can nullify his speed, that also might be very powerful. And how I can do these types of things is either one, just throw out a Leo, or have a speed debuff. Speed debuff might be a little harder because of the immunity that she can place on. So I was thinking that I could try to like get her up and running, um, or even Lauren here. Lauren with this right here. I think this one does a slow. No, it's her passive. Yeah, okay, it's her first attack. Her first attack slows. I know that she can slow and strip, so she might actually be good for controlling Theomars. I'm just worried about who would I have as far as damage goes then, because I'm actually kind of leaning on Leo, honestly. So let's try with Leo. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't want him as his leader. Um, okay, so how are we going to do this? Okay, so I want to be able to kill him. I think that I can actually, I can go for her. Um, let's see here. Yeah, he's really good. I was thinking of her because of Theo, right? When Theo Mars, he has the uncanny ability. I swear his violent proc is, I swear, is like 40% rather than the addition like 22. But I'm actually going to choose her. I think it would be pretty good. I have two creatures that can do some damage here. Now I want some sort of sustainer or attack bar booster. There's no healing on his side either, so it would be just kind of like just, you know, see who can kill each other first. Um, what I can do is I can put a healer in there, but I don't think it's really needed. You know, she actually might be good too because of the monkey stuns. So I'm actually just gonna rock this. Maybe it kind of funky. Let's see if it works. Like I said, I basically just want to try to see if I can spend my wins and just take them away from my team so they can do the big stuff. Theo Mars is the threat. As much as I want to basically bring him down a smidge, that's actually best case scenario. So I chose her because of the her one. She does like a soft heal, but anytime she takes a crit damage, she only takes a bit of damage rather than the full damage. And then on top of all that, she cleanses herself as long as the enemy gets a crit. So I want to try to see if I can actually get rid of. Let's see if I can get rid of her. Ah. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can at least freeze. Okay, she's actually dead. Now I can work on. Now I can work on Theo. I actually love this transmog right here. One of the things that's I'm a sucker for transmogs. That is going to be my my kryptonite, if you want to call it that. Oh, this guy's on. Is he the one that's on destroy? I could tell. Oh, I should have skilled too. Yeah, Camilla's awesome. I can't wait for the day that I have Camilla. I will run her on my defense of my arena. That's one thing that I've never really truly done, even on my main account when I was playing every day on it, is I never really went after arena. But I kind of want to shift gears a little bit, and with this account here, I really want to try to be as far as efficient as possible. Mainly just to say that I've done it and I can do it type thing. But yeah, I think I might try to see if I can fight this guy. Yeah. Let's fight this. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna use I think mine is. Wait, mine's slower. How's mine slower? Oh, this ain't my. Yeah, it is. Is that on violent? It's... Oh, but mine will do more consistent damage. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually going to use Veligil, my Veligil. Reason being is because I like the damage that comes out of him. Now, this girl right here, she is crazy good. This second skill is like, God, it does so much damage. She doesn't even need to have damage in her her stats or anything like that. She does damage purely based off of that. So without some sort of healer, I'm gonna get wrecked. And I'm thinking about actually getting, what's her name, Amelia or something like that, Alaya. I'm gonna have her. So between these two, these are both defense units, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and throw out a Fen Yang here just for that defense buff, but because also he is also damage dealer, so this should be a pretty safe team. I should be able to get rid of that. Now, I do know that this girl right here does plant that Oblivion, but I'm hoping that with the immunity that I get from these two units here, I'll basically offset the constant kill for Oblivion. And then hopefully, so she's gonna basically do a skill 2 if she's wise enough. So I'm gonna try to see if I can. There you go. Okay, and then should be good here. I'm going to do the buff here. I just want to keep it up and running, more importantly, and then this should kill. That's the reason why I like my Villa Jewel to be on like a pseudo damage build, just because of that alone. I'm just going to try to spec the heal up. It's just nice to have a little bit of reassurance that. Yeah, let's just heal here. Wait, did that even heal? I think it did. I know sometimes I think they all do the same thing, pretty much. Let me see. Yeah, it's just not that much. Okay, I swear. I think what do you call it? Riley's heals are a bit stronger. I don't want the immunity. The immunity on Fen Yang is devastating. So I want to try to see if I can get. So she is gonna attack Fen Yang all the time. So I'm not too upset with doing the return fire here, or I'm just gonna cycle through all my stuff. There we go. So far, so good. I mean, we are trying to pick the easiest fights for all of us. But I really want to become active in my guild. Not that anyone's saying anything, but I really felt like outside of just the labyrinth, that's pretty much all I've pretty much made sure that I was doing. So I want to do guild battles, the World Guild battles, which I've already kind of developed my teams for that. And then Siege, I haven't put any attention to Siege, so that's going to be my next focus. And after I have pretty much all three of those things, I should be able to play, can work consistently, and be part of the team. Even if it's taking on easy wins, it's still better than nothing at all. So this Gandalf here, he is just so strong. To get around him is pretty tough. It's like, it's obvious she's the threat, right? But it's with these two guys right here, I almost want to add a Layla here, and the reason why is the cleansing. I think she cleanses and he cleanses too, from my memory. It removes 2 harmful effects, and then I think he also removes harmful effects too, from my memory. Yeah, so it's basically going to be a lot of cleansing, shield buff, and all that good stuff. So having a Layla here is going to be pretty strong for me. I just got to make sure that she is going to be built decently enough. So she doesn't have speed, but actually I can pump up some of this. Well, let's just try to see if we can fix her just real quick here. I want to have her a little bit more tankier, and I think, let me see about her skills. Yeah, her max accuracy is not there, so I'm going to be looking for opportunities for accuracy on my relics here, or not relics, artifacts. And, wow, okay. Leo. I don't always have to have an HP set fully. I'd rather have more accuracy. I just really just need her to do her thing. For me, that's a little bit more important than, trying to get those stats out. I haven't even really started grinding artifacts. All these artifacts that you see here are just like ones you just get by kind of just playing the game, like a little bit of osmosis when it comes to just doing the basic abilities, not abilities, but like missions or whatever. You get like relics, a bunch from here and there. Wow. Okay. We're not really getting very lucky here. I might not get what I want, and if I can't get what I want, I'm just going to take the tank ability. You know, artifacts are just so important to the game, and I am just at a stage in the game where I feel like I need just more runes than I do artifacts. So I kind of wanted to focus on those. So okay, so I'm just going to go HP, find something that makes sense. Give her here. Okay. And then the other one, I'll try to see if I can find a skill 3 accuracy. Okay, so far so good. Lulu, I don't really use Lulu. That's 12. That's okay. Actually going to probably choose Lulu. Whoa, here we go. Lots recovery. Okay, recovery. Skill 2. That's actually pretty good, actually. I'm actually going to steal this one. All right, apply that. So we got her on that. Maybe I can pump up some of these runes just real quickly. Like this one right here is a low-hanging fruit. Just an extra, a few thousand HP. Okay, so that's pretty fine. I'm okay with that. I want them to kind of go first anyways, because if they have sort of like immunity or whatever, I want to be able to, subsidize that. So, okay, so we got her. The plan of here is basically for her to kind of like stop the heal consistently from these two right here, and then try to see if I can single target her out. She does have a light element to her, and the provoking, um, y- yeah. So if she's, I think, better against bruisers. So if I want to have a dark unit that can kind of not necessarily fully care if it gets attacked or not, um, I just want to get to the point where I can probably snipe her out. For one, it would give him the full crit, which is something that I'm missing on Han. So best him having the full crit, um, that'll be subsidized because you get like an extra 15% to your crit rate whenever you attack a better element. Okay, I really want to go. I don't want a speed lead here. Do I have her them ruined? Whatever they are. Okay. Now, this ain't awful. Although she's fun to play with too. I like using her against teams like this too. But I kind of want like I want somebody with a speed lead and a healer. I'm not sure if that's even around, but other than a Fran, could do Fran. I feel like I'm gonna outspeed, so I don't think I need to try so hard to outspeed. Let me just pick some sort of like tanky-ish healer. Call it good. What we got here? Hmm. Uh, let's choose this. Why not? Why not? No, I need some sort of healer. Reason why is these guys are gonna keep healing each other, and then I'm gonna get whittled out by little by little. Right, it is. It is what it is. Okay, we can do it. All right, let's see what we got. As predicted, I do go first. My Han's built okay. Okay, let's try to see if I can snipe her out. Wow. Okay. Well. I want to stun her. Okay, so she's max rest. Okay. Wait. Do I want to hit the immunity? I feel like everyone's gonna burn the things that aren't necessarily immunity needed. Okay, let's see if we can strip. No, but not the worst. Okay. And then now, oh wow. Now I'll hit a leaf. Try. Hey, man, she is max rest. I can't lose Han, but let's try to see. It's the cleansing debuff is ones I need the most. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, her going twice. I need a silence. So she just used her skill. That'll also work. Okay. I actually might kill myself there. Maybe. Oh, that was close. I think. Yes. Awful situation. I don't want to attack any of them. It is what it is. Okay. Let's try to see if I can get the kill. No. Dang. That's pretty tough. I think her being on just so much res really hurt. Crazy. That ability's crazy. Alright. You know, sometimes that happens. Yeah, it's gonna be game over. Okay. Let's try to see if we can, let's go back into that, but we can try to see if we can plan around it again. So we now know that she has high resistance. Han, if you look at Han over here, Han's accuracy is not amazing, but it's not nothing. And the fact that I didn't get any debuff, I mean, I didn't get either one of these, and then I didn't get either one of these. So, you know, it's pretty goes to show that she has a pretty high resistance, and it's definitely pays off for her at the moment. See here, how can I deal with this? It's her second skill that is actually really hurting more than anything. This is why a Tessarion would be great here. It's definitely a creature that I'm trying to work on currently as we speak. So with the guild points that I'm getting, Tessarion's gonna be like my first one that I'm gonna try to go for. The rest of them are kind of meh. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Akamir. The Theomars was the GOAT back then. Not so much anymore. I am actually going to try to see if I can just pull him to 0. I need some help to get here. So who can? I need some sort of attack buff. So we got here. So that's an attack buff. Now I need a Beely. Again, I don't think she was that fast from the get-go. I really need follow-up damage. You know, or CC. Could be good. Yeah, you know, let's do it. I'm gonna try to see if I can make him full set of his runes. So I just need a whatever rune. I don't need a whole lot. I do want HP for whatever, and then I want to go first. So right now I'm rocking a despair slot rune, so it doesn't really matter what I stick here because I won't be able to complete a set no matter what I do. I'm just going to do. I'll just do this for now. It's bad. Okay. I'm not going to use any grinds with that. I like to use grinds on my RTA units, so I'm just not at a point where I can just use grinds frivolously. So, okay, 164. That's really not bad. I really feel like he should be able to go first. Then he's going to be able to go second, and then try to push to this guy right here, and then hopefully that'll kill. What's her name? Like Aya. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Then after that, I don't know, we hope and pray. Alright. This transmog is sick. Okay, wish me luck. Oh, that is... Thank you! I honestly thought that I was going to be able to get away with that. Wow. Okay. Fine. I mean, that means she has over 40,000 HP. Or close to 50. That's wild. buff back. Man, that's like a crazy team. Hey, how do you get around this? I can't just like snipe her out. Yeah, then. Yep. Wow. And that reflect damage is killing me too. All right. If I do another. Oh, it's not gonna be hitting it. Yeah, everything that I need to land's not landing. She has a high resistance, high HP. And I think she's actually fairly easy to rune too. You know, retrospect, maybe I should have just ignored her and just follow up as a healer. And like take out things like him. If I would have taken out one of these units, yeah, she wouldn't have been so powerful. She's not like killing right off the bat. She's just kind of just winning by surviving. We're running out of units, but I think I do want to try again. Okay, so how can we do this? Okay, so my game plan on this one right here is to actually ignore her until last. I just need to survive. So the best way I know how to survive is a Riley. Where is Riley? Oh, Riley's on my here. Okay. I'm gonna try to think about sniping. So Riley. Who else do we have here? She's not ruined right here. I think I don't think any of these units can really hold their own. I have the light robo, but I'm just not a fan of losing a unit for no reason. Okay, so Riley it is. I need a way of killing those two clowns. I have mine. I don't think mine's as good, but I definitely could try. So let's see what we got here. I need him on attack set, and I need a will rune if possible. So let's try to see if we can find will first. I don't. Is that gonna set me over the edge here? It's not bad. Okay, but it's just not gonna hit hard enough. That's like the problem. If I had my wind guy, I usually will pair him up with like something like my wind just to get that extra little bit of a crit rate. But I really don't think that's enough to do as much damage as I need. So I think I'm just not gonna try for him. I was thinking I can monkey and then he trips turn one. Or you know what I mean? Heal one. But so does he, but he's tanky though. Actually, might actually choose him, but I need a way of getting rid of a unit. I don't really have any good nukers. I could try to see if I could Deshar him. I just don't know how well that'll play. That's kind of risky. But if I Galleon into Heshar, dude, is this too much? Does this look funky? Can that work? I mean, hit defense break. He's going to delete one. She can keep them alive. All right, let's try it. Let's just try it. What's the worst that could happen? I lose? All right, so... Okay, so far so good. Oh, detrimental. Please fuck more time. See, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it didn't have her being provoked. Her being provoked was the thing. Because Tashara wasted his load on a unit that he didn't. Yeah. Oh my god. There's just so much healing. I expect him to control her attack bar as much as possible. Yes. Okay, let's try that. It's still not over. I just gotta do it one more time. Oh. Yeah, the reflect damage. Just so broken. Okay, that's a bummer. In my head, it worked out. I think if Riley just didn't get provoked right there, it would have been just fine. But because of that, you know, it was pretty much game over since then. Man, I'm just throwing these guys wins. Okay. Well, as we already kind of like well knew, I was very much a how do you say it? Hoping and praying. So I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe go for a fast Pheromos. Ah, it's just not tanky enough though. Um. Okay. How do I win this? How do I win this? I wish I had destroy on anybody. I could put destroy on monkey and just win it by just being annoying. Is that my play? Worth a shot. Okay, let's try to see if I can rune up monkey. I need to have him. I'm gonna rune it this way. So advanced runes. I want violent destroy, and I want this to be a I guess it won't matter. Crit rate or crit damage. And then this one right here, I want to stay away from. Who was the other two? Was it Artemel? And who was it? It was Artemel and somebody else. Oh yeah, Beta. Okay. All right. Qualifications here. I need him to be tanky-ish. I'm just gonna say 1500 and or 15,000. I mean, hopefully that'll hit. I need him to have let's shoot for 90% crit rate, and then accuracy. I need 40% accuracy. I feel like I actually need more with that one guy or Aya. Speed I don't care about. Attack I do care about. 1,000. Okay, let's just try to see what it can cook me up. I'm hoping that. Oh. Okay, what are the issues here? Potentially, I need the tank. I need the. Let's go 30% accuracy. I hate to see it, but I need the rest of the stats more importantly. Okay. So I can flip this over to HP and see what we can get from here. So this will actually put him at max crit rate. So I'm assuming this is a crit rate rune. Oh my lord, I have that around? Well, I mean, possibility, I suppose. Okay. Is this crit damage? I want to try to see if I can actually just run it on crit damage alone. Crit rate's nice and all if you need to, but I would like to have, yeah, okay, it is what it is. I'm going to run it on crit rate. I would like to have it on crit damage, just the overall damage, especially when it comes to HP destruction. I like to be able to hit as hard as I possibly can. Not crit rate, damn it. HP. Okay, so this will be max crit, which would be good. His tanky HP, kind of accuracy can I get out of him? 39 is the most I can get. This isn't maxed. That's low. Okay, I can't have that much for low. Jesus. Okay. Speed. I can't just not be at that high. Okay, so let's go more this route. Sorry, I'm kind of just like playing with my runes a little bit. See which ones I like the best. I kind of like this one. I won't mind dropping a little bit of speed, but that's a lot of bit of speed. Actually, what is this? That's an attack rune. I can grind that up. Okay, let's do it. Here, back out of here real quick. Give him some love. Again, I'm not going to do any of the grinds on him. It just ain't that serious for me right now. Okay, I do want him to be a little more tankier. Okay, so I'm going to try to see if I can find some artifacts that give him some good stuff here. This one isn't bad. His strip is his skill 3. So I'm going to say that for now, but ultimately I would rather have a skill 2 accuracy and skill, and first attack crit damage, life gain. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that one, actually. I like that one. Okay, let's jump over to the other one and see what I could find here. I'm going to try to see if I could steal something that is relevant to the cause here. 3% attack, damage on water. I'm actually going to do this one because the 2 units are that I'm having issues with that I want to take out first are the water ones. So this is what we're working with here for now. Is there any low-hanging fruits that I can just do one quick pop? Like the HP, I actually low-key might do that. Yeah, you know, let's just finish it. Okay, so enchant, convert, convert. Like I don't really have very many. I'm actually gonna do this one. I'm not like too impressed with this rune, so I really don't want to get anything that's a legendary rank, or as far as grounds go. Oh lord. Come on. Yeah, I'd take a 6. Just give me a 6. There we go. Thing is, like, I was already invested into it, so I was like, yeah, might as well just go in for the long haul until you at least get at least 1 digit more. Let's do it. Why not? Feeling froggy. Good enough for me. Okay. Crit damage, I'll keep. Perfect, perfect. And I think it was this one. Chant. I don't have any grinds. It's just oh, it's an intangible. That's why. Okay, that's fine. Good enough for me. It'll work. I just, like I said, my gameplay here is just to be survivable. So I want to make sure the rest of them are a-okay. Here, I'm not liking this guy. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my World Arena runes. Why are these highlighted like that? Anyways, why is it so low? I don't remember my defense being that low. Or is it 5? Okay, I see. It's 500 from here. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing need right now. Perfect. Okay. And then beta. Yikes. Okay, well don't count her stripping, but at least she'll be tanky-ish. Okay, let's try it one more time, boys. Now I've been too committed to this game. I'm gonna do it anyways. Why not? Okay, beta. Now it's personal. It's definitely a personal match. Okay, so. Damn. So I have to break the shield before I can start doing HP damage. So I'm just gonna ignore her. Whenever she does her big pop, I'll just try to see if I can what do you call it? There we go, finally. She is targeting me, so I'm just gonna. See, not on destroy. I did almost no HP damage. Alright, let's just stay in the long hole. Let's go. God. Alright, you know. Oh lord. Oh lord. Okay, so they're definitely on violent. Wait for her to, this Aya chick to do her big pop. Oh, that's miserable for me. Definitely on violent. Or not violent, but at least it's on destroy. I was worried for a second there. Wait, did she get stripped? Or to lose her. So even though it's not going to heal her, I just want to give her the defense buff. Any of the other guys I can lose. But, oh lord, they are just giving it to her, aren't they? Dude, please violent proc. Oh my god. This is nuts. Oh, what kind of RNG they gave this guy. But yeah, this team's just too much for me. Yeah, I think I'm convinced. I was kind of going back and forth of what kind of creature I want, so I wanted like the Xiao. big time. I was like, yeah, that'd be perfect with my turn 1 team. Kind of like trying to focus a lot on RTA, but this Water Gandalf, when it comes out, I think it's going to come out later this month, and I think I'm going to go for it big time. Basically, where is it at? Summer's Way here. You can choose a free unit right here. So I just been waiting for them to pop out. I'm convinced. I'm just going to get the Water Gandalf. It's going to be a pretty cool looking wizard anyhow, so it is what it is. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.